position as a true number 6. Oluwaseyi, he's due for a goal, missed pretty much a sitter at the start of that LAFC game last week. And wide in the left area, Caden Clark will join in on the attack as well. Bryce Duke, they had a phenomenal chemistry in that second half when Duke came on.
Heading into week number 3 as Sergei Demianchuk gets us underway for the first time from Allianz Field in 2025 as we invite you to turn off the world and turn on the game. We're playing for a big 3 points in a little cross-conference competition. It is initially won by Minnesota, now to play for a goal kick. Now Joaquin Pereira. Robin Lod helps it along for Oluwaseyi. Yeboah running with him. It's Oluwaseyi, and it's an easy touch once again for Jonathan Surroy, and that's the
opposition, what you want your team to look like, what you're trying to accomplish. Here they're at home. Will Trapp was phenomenal in that game against LAFC.
Bryce Duke's delivery, that's by Carlos Harvey. Turnover from Saliba. Longwane. Yeboah asking for it, and Kelvin Yeboah's shot blocked by Joe Waterman before it could reach Surroy. Yeboah tried to just ever so delicately dink it over the top for the onrushing Pereira. Pressure from Robin Lod. Looking for the curler, and only finding the hands of Surroy, who makes his 3rd save of the night already, and we haven't even played 20 minutes. Using that big frame to just bully Marshall Ruddy off the ball. Pereira puts the brakes on, lofts it in. For Duke to be one of those dynamic number 10s in the league. With 6 goals and 19 assists in his young career. Marshall Ruddy taking it on the first time and straight into the wonder wall. Got caught with it. Marcanic on the first time. Oluwaseyi. Yeboah asking for it, and he shall receive, and a big block in front from Petrazo. Chance is still there for Minnesota. Now it's Bongi Longwane, and that just skirts wide.
Back position, he's found himself staying home a little bit more, and when he does get forward, it's been wide. He cuts it back and on that left foot. I think that was a good no call. Yeboah wasn't arguing it at all or even motioning for it in the moment either.
So the foul is called on Ousmane Jabang, and it is going to be a yellow card. Went on to score 9 goals last year, but scored the equalizer in the dying moments against what were then the reigning champions, Columbus Crew, as Longwane stands it up. Awkward here for Montreal. Well, win probability heavily in favor of Minnesota United, despite the fact that we are still stuck at 0-0 as Waterman comes flying in to just try to clear before Oluwaseyi can get there. And the Canadian international knows that he was a bit late. Feels like Waterman made the most out of it. Just slim pickings in terms of attacking opportunities for the visitors. Long throw in from box, all falls kindly for Pereira. Helped along by Yeboah, and it's just over the crossbar. It's a chaos for the opposition.
Well, we hadn't seen it come to fruition in the first half, even though they tried to implement it a couple times. An awkward strike there from Pereira. Looks like it. He takes it on the volley, and it bounces off the ground.
Caden Clark finding Owusu. Tom Pierce is in some space. Tries to send it in and took a nasty deflection. And Dane St. Clair, had he committed a step earlier, might have been in real trouble there. Chance here for Minnesota Brewing. And Yeboah straight into the hands of Surroy again. It's been rather quiet tonight after a busy week 1 game against Atlanta. Yeboah, 2v2 right now for the moment for Minnesota. Yeboah running right at Waterman. And from a tight angle, Yeboah sends it wide of everything and into the wonder wall. Waterman got caught with it. Yeboah. Taken down from behind, or was he? Yes, referee says penalty.
As he drives forward with the ball, it's the defensive work rate of Joaquin Pereira, who's been so good winning the ball back. And Calvin Yeboah just turns on the jets. And he gets tripped up and a little bit of a shove. The feet look like they get tangled there. He clearly sticks his left boot in front of the right leg of Calvin Yeboah. And it looked like right about the time Yeboah was trying to... Or is it the contact?
Obviously a huge moment in this game.
Players now starting to kind of jump around and try to stay warm the longer they stand as the review goes on, trying to get this call right, making sure.
After review, blue, number 13, didn't compute the final offense. Final decision is a restart for the goalkeeper. No PK.
And of course, this is the rule that was instituted last season, where the player has to exit within 10 seconds.
In 2 minutes, he's going to stand there and wait as Minnesota United tries this long throw twice in a row by Michael Boxall. Well, they're a man up.
Another long throw in. Oluwaseyi helps it along. It's Yeboah! And it trickles in! Finally, the breakthrough for the Loons! First goal at Allianz and first goal of 2025. And it had to be him.
Inside the post. And watch the marking here. And again, this is a long throw. It's a little bit of a flick on, but then it's Tani Oluwaseyi who gets the header towards goal. Nobody tracks Calvin Yeboah as he breaks through the back line past Petrasso and Pierce. Completely unmarked after that header from Oluwaseyi. And he just gets a toe on it. You can see.
Great skill here from Minnesota across the board. Yeboah looking for a second, and Serrois did a great job of cutting down the angle. It's Yeboah. It wasn't a bad effort whatsoever. A veteran at heart, and the leader of this team, and leads them to their first 3 points of the season. Well, it wasn't pretty, but the first win is simply just that.